I want to be careful what I say here because there are wonderful church people. I grew up in church. Church was not an option at my house ever. I couldn't even go to another church with one of my friends. It had to be my certain kind of church. And I grew up in an atmosphere very religious and somewhat legalistic. I had a little saying: if it made you grin, it must be sin. You know, if it was fun, it was wrong.
Yeah.
If it had anything to do with fun, it was out of bounds. And so I thought God was church and rules. And so I made up my mind, I can't keep all these rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and the churches like I used to be around, if you couldn't keep the rules, you went to hell. Yeah. Now, I'm going to tell you, people, that was the only way people could ever get to say you're going to hell. They love to say hell, but they couldn't say it, so they just tell you if you was in sin, you was going to hell. You know, they love to.
Of course, now where we're from, because I'm from North Carolina, where we're from, hell is actually 2 syllables. Hell. You're going to hell. You sinning and you're going to hell.
I hadn't heard that. I lived around some people who had about 6 or 7 syllables. But the fact is, David, I said, look, I can't meet these rules.
Right. So you can't.
So if I'm going to hell,
right,
I might as well go in a Bentley.